Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lee and you're watching Infinite Music Reactions. Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. I've been looking online all morning for a Sabaton request to do because it's been a long time since I've put anything Sabaton on the channel. Now the newest one that they've done is called A Christmas Truce. I don't know what with Sabaton, everything is a historic event. Well, it usually is anyway. So I'm taking this one as being no different. So what I'm going to do, as I do in all Sabaton songs, is check out the meaning of the song first and see what they're getting at and what situation in history they are portraying, because apparently a lot of it is relevant in their songs. You know, well, it's not apparently. All the songs that I've checked out, I've had the useful information of what situation in history they're talking about. So I'm gonna look at the meaning of this now and see what it was about. Right, so in the song facts of the historic event in this one, it says on December 24th in 1914, which is obviously World War I, German World War I troops began decorating the area around the trenches in the region of Ypres, Belgium, for Christmas, and as they did so, they celebrated by singing Christmas carols, including Still Knack. The British troops in the trenches across from them responded by singing English carols. Two sides shouted Christmas greetings to each other, and as the word spread, men from both sides of the Western Front ventured into no man's land to mingle, exchange food and souvenirs. They even played some football. It was a rare few hours of peace amongst the bloody conflict. That momentous first Christmas Eve World War serves as the basis for this Sabaton track. So it's trenches of different people in different countries, all in wars and stuff, and they've come together for a bit of joy and happiness in amongst the war, if you like, the wartime things, all the bloodshed, etc. So now I know what that's about, we can jump into the reaction. Okay, let's get this. Looking forward to this. I do love Sabaton. It must have been harrowing in them days, this sort of stuff.
Come on, man, wake up. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hannes! Come on!
Wow. Ooh. Nice.
Silence!
Ooh.
Oh, I remember the silence on a cold winter day. After many months on the battlefield, and we were used to the violence.
Wow.
Then all the cannons went silent, and the snow fell. Voices sang to me from no man's land. We are all friends.
Oh yeah, Yeah, so he's portraying everything that happened, everything before that happened, and then the fact that and as soon as it went quiet and the snow began to fall, we're all friends. You know, and it's a good message. It's a Christmas message in a roundabout way, isn't it? It's I love the way the song started. I think the chord progression within this piano playing is absolutely brilliant. It catches you and grabs you straight away, and you know, it's just Sabaton do everything so slick, and I'm expecting the power metal to kick in now.
We are all friends. And today we're all brothers, tonight we're all friends. A moment of peace in a war that never ends. Today we're all brothers, we drink and unite. Now Christmas has arrived and the snow turns the ground white. Hear carols from the trenches, we sing a holy night. Our guns play to rest on snowflakes. Our Christmas in the trenches, our Christmas on the front, far from home.
Nice.
Madness, how I remember the sadness. We were hiding our tears in a foreign land where we faced our fears. We were soldiers, carried the war on our shoulders.
Wow.
For our nations, what are you doing? Is that when we bury our friends? We were all friends.
What a great way to portray this event in history. I mean, God only knows what it was like back in them days, or in any war. I mean, in the trenches, you're shooting at each other, grenades, etc. You're watching your friends die at the side of you and stuff like that. And then suddenly everything goes quiet, and you know it's. What do you do with that? I mean, the first if it did start off with one guy getting up, like holding his hat, saying that, you know, let's not fight, etc. I mean, that one guy must have had big balls to do that, because obviously you got 100 million guns on you as you walk out. But I mean, the message is there. I mean, it feels like, you know, you have the spirit of Christmas and stuff. It does feel like that sort of a thing, because they're all going to come together, aren't they? Because it's at Christmas and it's snowing. You know, it seems to calm everybody down. What a great song as well.
And today we're all brothers, tonight we're all friends. A moment of peace in a war that never ends. Today we're all brothers, we drink and unite. Now Christmas has arrived and the snow turns the ground white. Hear carols from the trenches, we sing a holy night. Our guns lay to rest on snowflakes. Our Christmas in the trenches, our Christmas on the front, far from home.
There's a football. Oh. So obviously, in amongst all of the joyful things that they're doing, like playing guitars together, kicking footballs, shaking hands, etc., you do have that moment to reflect on what you've seen and what you've heard and what's happened in front of your face, and the amount of people who's died, and you know, you've seen the bodies, you've seen, you know, all the ugly things of war and blood and stuff. And it's, you know, you probably would, after the initial coming together, you stand back and reflect and like, wow, I can't believe we're all acting like friends here when we've just been trying to kill each other. Like, God only knows what it was like. when we're playing together and this, that, and the other, you know, we don't think that tomorrow the battle will commence again. So, you know, it was just a moment of goodwill. Nothing was repaired in that time. It was just a calming timing, but like a calm before the storm again. I mean, feels like a film, doesn't it? I mean, the picture here speaks 1,000 words. You've got the guy stood there with his hat on in like a haunting background where you can't see what's in front of you and stuff. And it speaks 1,000 words of what happened at that time. I mean, is this just all credits or is there more stuff at the end? I'll listen to it anyway because it's the music, isn't it? I mean, big shout out to all fallen soldiers around the world in all different times who fought to keep people like us lot safe in our countries, keep us free, etc. I mean, every year, I mean, we do the Lest You Forget. We always do the poppies, and we pay tribute to those who've fallen. And it should never ever be forgotten, and I was glad that they put that in at the end on this as well, the Lest We Forget and the 1914 that war. I mean, there's different wars with different people and different ways to commemorate them, but I mean the story is still the same. There's you should never ever forget those who fought for your country. What a great song, what a great way to portray that moment in history. And there was a positive in between two negatives, because obviously they started fighting again after the Christmas truce. But I mean, wow, what a way to portray it. You feel like you've been there with the way it was portrayed in that video. It was really, really good. And the song was exceptional, as it always is with Sabaton. They always do great music. The piano bit was getting me. It was very, very haunting. Really enjoyed it. Anyway, if you like my videos, then please hit like and subscribe. I shall see you on the next one.